guys, so I thought today I would do another like cook with me. I know I normally would save this for kind of a vlog, but you know what? Let's just be honest. I'm just feeling that today. I don't have anything pre-recorded to go up this week, and I just feel like kicking back. That's the truth. And I thought I would share with you guys a meal idea that is super, super healthy. I think pretty much for any kind of diet you might be on, whether you're vegan or not. It is, of course, vegan friendly, high protein, but still lots of veggies. So I think any kind of diet, again, that you're on, I think this can be incorporated into one of your meals for the day. Do you guys like the shirt? Girls just want to have guns. I've been putting it off to wear it because, I mean, I'm still working on the guns. But guys, gun update. You guys know that like I am super like self-conscious of my arms. If I had to pick like one thing on my body that I am actually like self-conscious of, it's my arms. I've always told you guys that. By the way, this is some sparkling mandarin orange arrowhead water. It's pretty good. It's okay. It sounded good, something different. And so I haven't worn this shirt yet really, but I'm like, you know what? Hot. I've been working on my arms this week like a mad woman, so I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I got fat. I still have some fat. It's all good. But there is progress, and I feel kind of Neanderthal-y. Like I'm getting definitely that like definition is coming. Yeah, so sporting the shirt. Anyway, today I am actually going to be making a kebab, a veggie kebab with tofu, and I'm going to be using this Wildwood high protein tofu. I showed this before when I did like a scramble, a tofu scramble, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be using my air fryer, which I'm excited about because this one actually, I'll link it below, I always have it linked below, comes with the rack to do kebabs on, including the skewers here. And so it's so simple to do, and I put the air fryer there in the back just because when it's on, normally it's actually right behind you, and I don't want it to be like too loud. But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna just throw that in there. My mom actually gave me this over the weekend, and it was like a pack for like $5 at Vons, and I already actually got into it. That's why I have it in like a Ziploc, and it comes with like a bunch of different vegetables. And so if you are lazy and you don't have time to prep or you don't feel like it, this might be for you because you actually get quite a bit for $5. And like I said, I've already like made a meal out of this, and I still have this left. But it's nice because it's already like cooked up. I also have this huge zucchini, and so I thought because there is a little bit of zucchini in this, but not too much because I pretty much used it all, I might cut some extra pieces. But essentially all you're going to do if you don't have it like pre-cut is make cubes, make chunks, whatever, that you would put like onto a kebab. And we're gonna do the same thing with this tofu. And actually, while this is cooking up, I think what I'm gonna do, where did I put it? Hold on. I'm gonna actually make some asparagus too, like on the side. And this is how I store it now. It does make it last a lot longer. Put it in like a mason jar or even a shorter jar. It doesn't even have to be tall. And do some water in it. You can see it's about halfway full. And already have them trimmed. So these are completely edible fully. I already trimmed the bottom parts that are like really tough. And yeah, I'm gonna make some of that too, and I'll show you how I like to make my asparagus. All right, so the hair is in that stage of like, I just got out of the shower a little bit ago, and it's like mostly dry, but not, you know, the one where it's like frizz and it drives you nuts. Guys, by the way, if you are someone who works out a lot, like daily, I ideally would like to not have to wash my hair every single day because it's annoying, but I've had to because I am like drenched wet. Like I get the whole dry shampoo thing, but I feel like I'm beyond that. And so I don't know if there's like another little hack there. Let me know, let me know. So anyway, I'm just gonna braid it to the side a little bit. I feel like my arms look huge right now, like sort of in a good way, sort of in a bad way. I don't know. Okay, that's a little bit better. And I also grabbed some fruit, just some assorted fruit that I had that I thought I could snack on too, because you guys know I'm always hungry. So yeah, today I already had my protein shake from getting home from the gym. It's about literally noon right now. Hungry. And I have my protein bar, the Nugo protein bar. You guys know that I love that mint one. Oh my God, so good. So I really haven't eaten much, but I did have that. This tofu, by the way, this Wildwood high protein tofu, I got at Whole Foods. Trader Joe's carries a version of it too, like a high protein one. I think most grocery stores actually do now. And just so you know too, this block is technically 5 servings according to the package, and 140 calories per serving, 8 grams of fat, 3 carbs, and 15 grams of protein, so not bad. Now that I said that though, I don't know what the normal, like not high protein tofu normally is for protein. I don't know. So I'm just gonna chop this up, and I think I'm gonna do about half of it, and I may not eat all of them anyway right now, so I'll have some leftovers if I don't. But here's like the block of it. Can you guys see? Sorry, I'm bad at this. And again, I'm just gonna kind of go for some cubes. Is that better? And actually, I will tell you, this high protein one, I think I've mentioned it before, I don't hate it. It's actually grown on me a lot, but it is definitely extremely firm, and therefore it does make it a little more difficult to absorb flavor that you would normally like season tofu with, I feel like. So what I would suggest doing, if you know that you want to have this like maybe even for dinner later in the day, marinate it for sure. And I didn't do that this time. I'm over it, it's okay. But just a little tip there to make it a little bit more flavorful. But yeah, just some squares, that'll be perfect on the skewers. And I am actually going to put some coconut aminos on this. I love getting this coconut aminos from Trader Joe's. The, what's the brand, that really popular one? Drawing a blank, guys. But you can get it at like Whole Foods and Sprouts and stuff, and it's really, really good too, but it's like double the price. Trader Joe's is where it's at. This in here. I'm almost out though. I need to get some more, because it's literally like half the price, which you really can't beat. This is, if you are not familiar with it, a alternative, I would say, to soy sauce. It's definitely a lot less sodium than traditional soy sauce, for one, and I personally prefer it. Nate actually prefers regular soy sauce if he had, you know, the choice between the two, but there's no denying this is a bit better. But he really likes the saltiness that soy sauce does bring. This has the saltiness, but it's got a sweetness to it too. I prefer that. So I almost call this a good like substitute for soy sauce and teriyaki sauce. That's kind of what it reminds me of to begin with. So yeah, anyway, just put some of that in there, and you guys can use, of course, whatever you want, but I'm gonna put some pepper on these and some garlic powder, but again, whatever you want. You could also do like take a whole different turn on this and like let it marinate in barbecue sauce. That'd be really good too. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit off to the side for a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of go through what veggies I do have and see what I can get to like go onto these skewers as is. And like I said, I might chop up a little bit of the zucchini as well that I have, but you're just gonna put it on there like that. Nothing else to it. I'm thinking what I'll probably do, like you can literally just load this up, put it in the air fryer just like that, and that's totally fine. I think though I might actually do a little bit of spray oil like this one here, this olive oil spray, 0-calorie oil, just so that I can put maybe a little bit of garlic powder on it and it will actually stay a little bit better. And then I would definitely suggest onion, but the onions that are cut up are kind of small. So I'm gonna just kind of makeshift it, but I would say make some bigger cubes if you're doing it from scratch. But again, we'll make this work. Here's a zucchini, just like this, and just build it up, whatever you have. Here's some pepper, which I am not really the biggest fan of bell pepper, but that's okay, I'll live. And let's do now some of the tofu. There we go. And just kind of keep building it up. I'm gonna make multiple so they don't have to be like perfect of so many pieces and stuff. But yeah, good stuff, right? Will say be careful with these though, they are pretty sharp. But yeah, these skewers and the basket that these will sit on actually came with the air fryer. This specific one that I did like the video on a couple months ago, the battle of the air fryers. I love this thing. I think it's really, really a great price. I didn't have anything negative to say about the one that I've had for like 2 years now either. But again, for the price, this one's far less, and I think it's great. It works just the same. So there you have that. I'm gonna do a broccoli. I've never done broccoli on here, but why not? We'll just do it. This does come with 4 skewers, and this does have mushroom in it too. You guys know I hate mushroom, but I'll put it on there anyway. I won't eat it though. There's that. But just to show you guys, you can do whatever you want on it. Let's see here. It's good. It's super simple. So this week at the gym, it is Wednesday today. You'll see this tomorrow on Thursday. So it's pretty much real time. And I've been there every day this week. My goodness, I feel like my trainer is starting over with us a bit, and like, okay, so it's been like 2.5 months that we've been there, and I feel like this week has been so new of like doing different things that are like more advanced, and I feel like that's what's like happening with that. I'm super, super sore, especially my upper body right now. Like I can just feel it. But, I feel like it's like my week 1 all over again, but it's because it's like more advanced, I guess now. He's not treating us like the newbies that we thought we still were. But it's good, it is. It's different. I'm like, oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah, to this week so far has definitely been upper body. It's been crazy. You know how people always like refer to leg day, and that's like, oh my gosh, look out. And I agree. But yesterday was kettlebell day. Didn't know there was a day for that, but there is. And yeah, so you know, I didn't even cut up that zucchini. That's fine. I'm actually going to get this into that air fryer just so it can cook up. And I mean, I guess depending on the size or how crisp and stuff you want it is how long it'll take to cook. But you're just going to put this onto the basket like so. It's kind of weird doing it one-handed, but yeah, it literally just like sits on there. It's awesome. I'm going to put all of them on there. And yeah, so I just feel like a newbie in a way, and my body is like, oh, but I'm okay. I'm doing okay. It's fun, I guess. No, it's good. But yeah, so there is everything. Doesn't that look good? So easy. All right. So next what I'm going to do is my asparagus, because I just want a little something right now. And like I said, it's already like ready to go. So, you know what? I didn't put any seasoning on that. Hold on, go spray a little bit of this, like I said, onto the kebabs and put a little garlic salt or powder or whatever. All right, so I'm gonna do probably like half of these. I believe this is about a pound. No, that can't be a pound, right? I don't know, I don't remember, but I got these at Walmart, I believe. But yeah, a good handful. And this is a really good non-stick pan, so I really don't need any oil. But I might add just a little bit towards the very end because it just browns it up a little bit better, I feel like. But again, not needed. Just gonna put that on to like medium heat. And what I like to add to it is usually coconut aminos too, but I'm out as you saw. And I like to do lemon juice, which I do still have. So I'm gonna still do the lemon. But yeah, I feel like I'm putting it out there. All my insecurity, I'm putting it out there. I have not showed you guys my arms really recently. And even like up here, isn't that crazy? It's so different. Like a man. But it's leaning out. And again, my arms are really, really like on the fatter side of just how they looked. At least I felt that way. And I feel comfortable now. Like they're not where I want them, but I'm here, and you know, I'm letting it go, and I'm looking at it like, oh wow, there's, you know, definition and things are changing. That's what you got to do, guys. Like when you're on this journey, it is so easy to pick at yourself repeatedly every day. You change your clothes, you look at yourself, and you're like, I don't like that. That's not changing. That's not working. Why am I doing this? I don't like it. That's what we do. And instead, you need to look at your body and go, wow, like this is changing. This is changing. I didn't expect that. And maybe I wasn't really even planning for that to be the actual difference right now. And my focus was my stomach or somewhere else. But really look at yourself. Like if you are putting in the work, changes are happening, you know? And be proud of that. So that's where I'm at with it. It doesn't mean it's where I want it to be, but it's okay because it is changing. And I just kind of give this a little toss. They'll kind of turn like a darker green, or I'm sorry, a brighter green when they're like, you know, getting there. And again, this is all preference of how like cooked you like them to be. And again, I would probably just put garlic powder on it too, because I like garlic powder on like everything. But yeah, so tomorrow will be Thursday, or today when you're seeing this, and I'll be at the gym. I'm gonna go Friday, and yeah, maybe Saturday, probably Saturday. I actually really enjoy Saturdays because, again, I've mentioned before that they're just very kicked back, whereas in the week it's intense. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think, and I'm gonna film for you guys too a vegan empties soon, and also we have the vegan cuts box to try again. I literally got it out of the mailbox today, and I just put it into the refrigerator because I'm sure there's things in there that could probably melt, and it's like 108 today, and so I haven't even opened it at all. I just, again, put it into the fridge, and I'll wait for Nate to be home for that one. Of course, he's at work already today. So we'll probably do that sometime over the weekend. For next week, we will see. We're gonna do the Gardein taste test for you, probably in like 2 parts, just because there's so many items. But we'll see what we can get our hands on. But yeah, so we got some videos coming up that are definitely planned. But again, today I just felt like I did post on Instagram, like, what do you guys really want to see? Since I didn't have anything pre-recorded, did you want to see a cook with me or a vegan empties? And for the most part, it's actually pretty 50-50. But most it did win was cook with me. So, and honestly, it's kind of what I wanted to do because I'm just, like I said, kind of just kick back, you know? That's been my biggest adjustment, I think, is my energy level. It's like I'm a lot better. I'm not like crashing when I get home anymore like I was. But I'm also just very chill. Can't be bothered, right? Anyway, so once they're basically done to your liking, and again, they are kind of like a bright green. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I like to turn down the heat a little bit. I am going to put just a little bit of this cook spray and a little bit of that garlic powder. Again, and some pepper. I'll tell you guys, I feel kind of like I haven't really showed you any new recipes and stuff lately, which I would totally do and used to do. And I just feel like recently I haven't really eaten anything new. I'm just eating really simple, which I think is the key, but sometimes you get bored of it, you know? And then I take my lemon and you cut it in half and you put it between your tongues. This is the trick. And that way you get the most juice out of it. Yeah. Good stuff. Turn it off. There is my asparagus, my friends. It is good. I'm just gonna snack on this. That's how I've been eating. My buddy is back at the gym. She had the girl that I always talk about to you guys that started like 2 weeks after me, and well, we've been doing this like together ever since, and I love her, and she keeps me young because she's young. And I've been bummed though because she was out of town the later part of last week, and then I didn't go Saturday when she went, and then earlier this week she had to get some dental stuff done, which not fun at all. Some cherries. And she's back. We got to do that together today. Let's try out the asparagus. Very good. It's so good. It's so easy. But I do go through spurts where like I crave it a lot and then I want no part of it. It's really weird. But right now, I'm loving it. Nothing else really new though. I dropped a kettlebell on my foot yesterday. It was bruised. I can feel it for sure, and it is like discolored on the top of like my big toe, but it's not that bad. Like I didn't just drop it from like way up here, but I did. Don't do that. Stupid. I just find it such a good way too to like get those dark greens in, you know? It's good. Did it. Look how good that is, guys. Oh yeah. Okay, so then you just take, kind of do this however you want, but just take them off. You know what, I'm gonna actually, because I have it, the other half of my lemon, let's put that on there. Why not? By the way, total side note, I know we haven't brought it up really because it's still a ways away, but we're actually going to be going to Vegas in October for my cousin's wedding, and we're excited about that. We're going to actually, I think, go a little bit early than when we need to be there for that, and do that as our anniversary, like kind of do a little mini vacation. Our anniversary is actually in September, so it'll be a little delayed, but that's okay. And yeah, but we're still deciding where we want to stay. Okay, let's give this a whirl, guys. This is the tofu. It's good. The lemon's good on it. Nate and I both really like MGM Graham is Nate's favorite. I'd say it's like my second favorite. My like all-time favorite is Caesar's Palace. I love it. I grew up going to Vegas a lot because we had family there, and again, that's actually the family that's one of them getting married, my cousin, and so that's why we're going. And I just always went with my grandpa at the time. Like, he loved Caesar's Palace. He was a big gambler and everything. And it was really cool because he got like comped like the sweets, like, you know, out of like the Hangover movie. Yeah, that's where we stayed a lot of the time. So I got really spoiled very early on, I have to admit. I did. And that was really good. So I would love to do that, but I don't gamble like my grandpa did, and I'm not gonna get comped that. And let's just be honest, Caesar's Palace is not cheap. It's just not. So I think we're gonna go with MGM. It's still not super cheap either, but it's better. Hot. Looking forward to that. I haven't been in a very long time. I think the last time Nate and I did go was like when our kiddo was like around a year old, and he just turned 8. So it's definitely been a while. And yeah, so Nate wants to do a poker tournament. We've both done those before. We love poker. I don't know if I've ever really talked about that, but that's actually like a bucket list thing for us, especially me, I think. I would love to do the World Series of Poker. Like, I want to do the tournament, and it's like a 10 grand buy-in, and I think, unless it's changed, which is insanity, but it's like one of those things, like once in a lifetime thing, right? So one day I really want to do that. I love it. In the meantime, they do have smaller tournaments and stuff where they're like $100 buy-in. Usually the winner would probably go, depending on how many people of course buy in, but usually it's around like 4,000 or 5,000 is like the first place winner, and then I think like the top 3 usually, you know, get some kind of split from it all. Anyway, gonna do that. We're planning to. But we love MGM too because we love the pool. If you've never been there, they have the most incredible pool. If you are wanting to go to truly just relax and drink and sit by a pool, MGM is the one. Has like a lazy river. It's really cool. So if that's kind of what we're planning to do, then we should do that, you know? We haven't really talked about like doing shows or anything. Not opposed to it, but that's just not really what we're thinking because we're only gonna be there like an extra day anyway. So I mean, point is not to like get like a ton of stuff in to do. Anyway, this is really, really good, guys. Anyway. For the sake of length, and I do apologize. I know a lot of you love long videos. It does not make a difference to me. I don't mind it at all, but I do still get some requests too for some shorter videos, and I totally understand that too. So I definitely want to have some more of those for you, just to have a little good change up from time to time, right? So I hope you enjoyed these really, really simple recipes and try them out yourself. If you do and you take pictures of your food, that I swear I would never end up being one of those people, and I totally am, and you post it on Instagram, tag me. I have my Instagram here for you guys. I feel like I've been a little MIA on Instagram recently of posting daily like I used to, but it's because I use the Instagram stories a lot more, but I'll try to post more pictures and stuff. And like I said, my food's kind of been boring lately, so I just haven't really been taking that many photos. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching always, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.